His opponent now making his way to the octagon, Richie Miranda.
Riding a two-fight win streak, California's Richie Miranda, El Machete, returns home for the first time in almost 2 years with a new training camp and a new management behind him, coming off wins in March and October. 7th LFA appearance and owns a 5-1 record in the promotion. He changed gyms, Gil, since we last saw him, going from Ben Jones and the Den Training Center to Cub Swanson's Bloodline Combat Sports. Hey, he was very honest about the move. He said all love and respect to Ben Jones and the Den, but I needed a change. He called it was like graduation. He was just moving on to the next chapter of his fight career.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes these things happen. You got to make the move. And you know what? You made a great move. Cub Swanson is building something special out there. Richie Miranda is part of that squad, and they're building a stable. But when you watch Richie Miranda fight, this guy's tenacious. He's from Santa Ana, my hometown. So there's no doubt he has courage and he has heart. Pressing forward with strikes, willing to take punches. But ultimately, I think he really shines in the grappling department, taking people down, wrestling them, has that catch wrestling style, so he's always attacking, looking for submissions. He fought Keegan Denrick at Mystic Lake. It was a fantastic fight. That was his only loss, but it was a very, very close competitive fight that could have went his direction.
Absolutely. Richie Miranda. See Cub Swanson back there. He's a busy man. I believe he has 3 fighters on the card tonight. El Machete coming in, 2 LFA veterans facing off tonight in the lightweight division. Time now for the Tale of the Tape presented by Wolfpack. El Machete, 30 years old, and Mendonça, 4 years his elder. The Brazilian is a substantial 5 inches taller and will try to utilize a 2.5 reach advantage. Once again, here's Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by Wolfpack. Never average, always a wolf. Wolfpack, the official backpack of the LFA. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6'2", weighing in 156 pounds. He holds a professional record, 11 wins, 6 defeats, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing Kings MMA and Black House MMA, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He is the former LFA welterweight world champion, Micon Born Again Mendonça. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a catch wrestler standing 5'9", weight in 155.2 pounds. He holds a professional record, 8 wins, 1 defeat, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout and 2 by way of submission. Representing Bloodline Combat Sports, fighting out of Santa Ana, California, Richie El Machete Miranda. When we begin, your referee in charge of the action, Mike Beltran.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. The sound of the bell coming out and out of your business, guys. Let's go.
Mike Beltran getting everybody pumped up.
I'm excited already. Both these guys are ready.
I don't know if it's him getting me pumped up or these 3 monster energies that I've downed, and we're not even halfway through the main card.
This monster green tea isn't too bad.
Not bad at all. So happy to have a Monster Energy as one of our LFA sponsors.
I hear that. Mendonça already with the big kick. Trying to use his long limbs to keep the wrestler at bay.
loved it when you asked Mendoza what was the game plan. It was sprawl and brawl,
Sprawl
baby.
And brawl with the smile and a cool Brazilian accent, man, I loved it. Miranda catches the kick, lands a punch.
And just like that, Richie Miranda has Mendoza on his back.
And I truly believe this is where Miranda shines. On top, grappling, wrestling, putting his weight on top, making Mendoza carry his weight, and
Now
land some ground and pound.
Inside the guard of Mendoza, Richie Miranda coming out like a man possessed. Talked about training with Cub Swanson, said he has just taken my striking to a new level. And he also said he tells me I have to be patient but aggressive.
That's real talk. It doesn't seem like that makes sense, but that's it. Look at him on the head, going for the choke already.
Richie Miranda has the neck of Machete Mendoza, looking for a first-round submission finish.
Oh,
Mendoza hanging on. And he gets out. Elbow from Miranda, knees from Mendoza.
Big knee to the body.
Big bomb from Miranda.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It's heating up, Rob.
Oh, Mendoza now firing back. This crowd is on their feet. Miranda pushing Mendoza up against the wall now. What action between these two lightweights.
Drop into the double leg. Down goes Mendoza. Miranda trying to figure for the legs. Mendoza back up.
Miranda, the purple belt BJJ, but has that wrestling pedigree. Wrestled at the University of Nebraska Kearney. Wrestled 2 years for Santa Ana College before transferring to Nebraska Kearney. Of course, Kamaru Usman and LFA vet Rafael Stotts wrestled there as well. Just past the midway point of this opening round, Mendoza with the high kick blocked by Miranda.
Yeah, Mendoza gets to his feet and he wants to be in the center of the octagon. Miranda wants to close the distance. Back on that neck.
Again, attacking the neck is Richie Miranda.
Front headlock, dropping some knees, scoring some points. You know, Miranda definitely has some courage. Mendoza is the longer fighter, and you have to eat punches as you close the distance. But Miranda's willing to close that distance, slip some but eat some, and tries to break his opponents with the wrestling and trips his opponent down to the ground. Now in the half guard, immediately trying to land some ground and pound.
Richie Miranda has come out like a man possessed in this opening round.
I feel like this is classic Richie Miranda. He's always possessed, he's always pushing forward. This is his style, and it's hard to prepare for. You try to prepare for it and you feel it for the first time and you're like, man, this kid is swarming. He's not stopping, he's pushing nonstop. Mendoza has found a way to get back to his feet a couple times now. 2 times he went down because he kicked and slipped or got checked. He might want to not kick as much and keep it to the boxing, some knees up the middle.
Big opening round for Miranda. Has almost 2 minutes of ground control so far and still working. Now remember, this is Machete Mendoza's first fight since 2022. So, you know, you can't blame the guy maybe coming out a little slow, a little rusty. But he ran into a buzzsaw on Richie Miranda, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Richie's one of those guys you're like, okay, I got to be in great shape for. I got to spar hard. I got to keep pushing the whole time. It's one of those full throttle fights, and you got to prepare for it. The problem with that is that's Richie Miranda's life. He's been doing that every fight. I push the gas pedal. I break my opponents. Your opponent tries to get ready for that pace, but they only do it for one camp. Richie lives that way.
Yeah, well said, champ. Round number 1 in the books, and the MMA fight fans here at the Commerce Casino appreciate it. great Cub Swanson in Richie Miranda's corner tonight. We check out the opening round. There's the kick that Miranda caught and then planted Mendoza on his back.
Yeah, was able to take him down by catching the kick, just using his hand to grab the ankle there, elevating it, driving forward, ends up on top, and does some great work here. As Mendoza tries to get up, he snags the neck, almost has a no arm in guillotine, driving hard. Mendoza said, heck no, I'm gonna pass out or I'm gonna get out of this, and he finds his way to get out. But Miranda pushing forward. Just, there's a tall fighter in front of him. He says, I'm gonna bite down, I'm gonna press forward, eat some along the way. Mendoza fends him out, but again, Miranda ultimately got on top with the takedown of his own and catching the kick a second time.
Interestingly enough, Maicon Mendoza actually outstruck Richie Miranda 13-11, but Miranda was 3 for 3 in the takedown department and had 2 minutes and 44 seconds of ground control in that opening round.
Wow, Mendoza just landed a beautiful elbow as Miranda closed the distance. Miranda just ate 3 shots while closing the distance right now. Punch again.
Mendoza finding the target to open up this second round. A nice kick to the ribs.
Richie ate some big punches, but his face has not changed demeanor. Took it on the chin, now pushing forward, back on the single leg. I think it's very important for him to get this takedown. Mendoza did a really good job of striking on the way in, landed some big right hands, a beautiful right elbow.
Man, we thought there'd be fireworks in this lightweight matchup, and these two have not disappointed. Under 4 to go, second round. Mendoza, the former welterweight champion, back at lightweight for the first time since 2017. Miranda punching his way, looking for a takedown, but Mendoza up, was sprawling, but couldn't stop Miranda's takedown. He's back up on his feet though, Gil.
Now he's around the waist. This is a big scramble right here. It'd be a huge win for Miranda to get the takedown and a huge win for Mendoza if he can get back to the center. I'd like Mendoza to disengage right here. Well, disengage by under the belt.
Mike Beltran pauses the action here. Richie Miranda was on the receiving end of a low blow.
No, Mendoza has made some good adjustments this round, really keeping the distance, landing the straight, the elbow. He has a great game plan right here. Yes, under the belt knee.
A little south of the border, no doubt about it.
Yep.
Richie Miranda taking his time, and I don't blame him. Mike Beltran just issued a warning to Mendoza. Fighters touch gloves, and we will resume the action here in the second round.
Yep.
Mendoza now out. Oh, he hurt. It looked like Richie Miranda held his ribs with that ripping body
he
shot.
Felt that one. Now he's on that double leg again. Big moment. Gets him down. But Mendoza has that wizard, and it gets back to his knees again. Frames with that left arm to the knee again in the body.
Miranda punching his way in. Mendoza sprawling.
That's the double leg again. Mendoza coming back to his knee. What a grappling battle, Ron. No one wants to give this up here. No one wants to settle.
Don't blame him.
Mendoza aware of that front headlock this time, kept his head higher, gets the space, drops an elbow. Miranda do-si-dos, now he has. Mendoza's back on the cage.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the second round. Mendoza now outstriking Miranda 28-14. A much better round for him, Gil.
I have to agree. I think I gave that first round to Miranda. And so far, Mendoza, I think, is getting this round unless Miranda does something big and gets the takedown or wobbles Mendoza. But Mendoza's back on his feet looking fresh. Staying in the center of the octagon is where he wants to be.
Mendoza outstriking Miranda 15-3 in just this second round.
Miranda, a lot of energy going for the wrestling takedowns. I tell everyone, wrestling matches are 7 minutes in college, 6 minutes in high school for a reason. It's a lot of energy to wrestle and to hold someone.
Mendoza landed that shot when Miranda was coming in and follows it up with that knee.
Oh, but Miranda turns the corner on the double leg, is on the back here.
Crazy action. Back and forth.
I truly believe a lesser man would have been down to the strikes that Miranda has taken to the body and the elbows on the way in. But there is really no reaction from Miranda. He's hanging tough, but now Mendoza,
wow, he just missed.
Walking down Miranda, and just missed that elbow again.
45 to go. Big turnaround for the 34-year-old Micah Mendoza. Originally from Rio de Janeiro, now fighting out of Los Angeles and Kings MMA. Spinning back fist from Miranda.
Great sequence by both those gentlemen. They're leaving their hearts out here. You can see their posture changing, both of them. I'm not saying they're tired. I'm just saying their full energy bars aren't there. But that's two guys really going for it, really wanting to win right now.
Big fight for both these guys,
huge,
as we've said.
Huge.
Mendoza returning to the lightweight division. He's coming off back-to-back losses in the Bellator promotion. And Miranda, 8-1. I mean, he wants to keep himself in the title fight conversation. This needs a victory to do so.
Oh, absolutely. You're spot on, Ron. And I mean, these guys are so high level in the LFA here. These are pro-level guys fighting with heart. It's just so much on the line. Pressing forward. Boom! Right forearm, elbow to the face of Miranda on the bridge of the nose. Presses forward, eats that knee. That's the only reaction I've ever seen out of Miranda right there. Grabs his stomach. I agree,
man.
Goes down to the double. Eats some punches on the way in. And Mendoza, some great adjustments. Less kicks, more knees, more teeps up the middle. Defending the takedown as well. Miranda was almost there with the double, but Mendoza wizarding, getting to his feet. We're in a war, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just say it's 1-1.
100%. Yes, it is. Gil, you mentioned the takedowns. After going 3 for 3 with his takedowns in the first round, Mendoza was able to stuff all those takedowns from Miranda. He went 0 for 4 in the takedown department. I got this 1-1 too, buddy.
I agree, and that has to be discouraging, though Miranda is so tough mentally. It's probably not in his head, but for, again, a lesser man would have been down and discouraged. But heart is what's going to come down to this last round.
And here we go. Fighters touch gloves.
Wow, Mendoza drops a right hand right out the gate. And another.
First round we had going to Miranda. Second round to Mendoza. Anyone's fight here. Third and final round. Nice kick from Mendoza. And now he stumbles. Counter jab from Mendoza lands.
Mendoza's cardio's looking strong, man. Like I said, Miranda steps on the gas pedal, and it's hard to prepare for that. But Mendoza, the former welterweight champion, is no stranger to the octagon, so I'm not surprised.
No doubt about it. 14 total fights in the LFA octagon from these two veterans.
I'd like to see some.
Oh! Mendoza on the ground.
Was he clipped? Was he tripped? I'm not too sure. I think Miranda might have landed a big shot there. I missed it.
I think it clipped his chin, Gil.
Miranda needs to put the pressure. I'd like to see him roll and slip a little bit more, coming straight in.
Both of these men now firing away.
Oh, big moment for Miranda.
Punches his way in, now looking for the takedown. Man, thought this could be fight of the night, and these two have not disappointed.
Couldn't agree more, Ron.
And Mendoza continuing to fire away. Jab gets through. Oh, nice right from Mendoza. Counter. Catches Miranda coming in, and then he slips.
Mendoza really trying to put some mustard on it and try to stop Miranda's forward pressure. Miranda with some whiskers though, man. Never phased.
Not
Still
at
pressing.
all. Under 3 to go. Mendoza outstriking Miranda 50-28 now. Mendoza extremely accurate, landing 50% of his strikes too, Gil. But now Miranda firing away.
Oh my goodness. It's heating up and we're only halfway through the 3rd round.
California bragging rights on the line. Overhand right from Miranda as he punches his way in, looking for a takedown, and he gets it!
There it is! Figure 4's the leg. Back to the wizard though. It's Mendoza.
Big takedown for Miranda. His first of the 3rd round. And first since the 1st round.
Do-si-do. Mendoza goes for a takedown. Get out of here.
Look at this.
Wow. Miranda with the wrist control already. Wrist control looking to do a stand-up. Very good. Oh, Mendoza high on the back. Miranda's up. Beautiful hand control stand. Oh, big punches.
Big shots from Mendoza.
What a fight, Ron.
Fans here on their feet. This fight well worth the price of admission.
Oh my goodness.
What an exchange.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible stand-up war, but both fighters scoring a takedown in this 3rd round. Miranda actually, they're even. Strikes are even in this third round, Gil.
Holy smokes, man. We got 49 seconds to go. We'll let these boys determine who the winner is right now. Oh, big takedown for Miranda.
Wow.
Elbows.
And he comes out with some elbows. 30 seconds to go.
Mendoza does not want to end here. He's trying everything to get up, but Miranda has the hand behind the back. Grabbing the wrist.
Maybe this last second flurry from Richie Miranda could be the key.
We'll see. 10 seconds. Let's go. They're going at it.
Mendoza's
Huge.
can't get up, and Miranda hammer fist coming down. And elbow to end it. What a fight!
Oh, man.
You've got to be kidding me.
We got our money's worth.
Absolutely, what a performance from both Richie Miranda and Mike Mendoza.
Wow. Wow.
Even Cub Swanson is celebrating. What a unbelievable performance from 2 warriors. Highlights galore in that 3rd round. What'd you think?
I mean, it looked like a trip, man. I have to say, it looked like a trip there. Let's see it again. Oh, no, here's a big knee. Some more exchanging here. Left hook for Mendoza. Miranda pressing forward, eating some strikes too. Lands a big right hand. Both these guys exchanging in the 3rd. I hate to be a judge here, man. This is such a good fight.
Yes.
Such a great fight. And here's the takedown. Trip, big one for Miranda. Gets him on top.
Oh my gosh.
Ends the round here, just dropping punches. Gets the far wrist of Mendoza. Able to hold him down. Mendoza trying his best to get back up. Man, what a scrap from these guys.
Absolutely. El Machete. I'm not sure who he's calling on that cup.
He said, call me up, Dana. I'll pick up anytime.
As we check out the LFA fight stats brought to you by a Bet Online. incredible accuracy, Gil, by Maicon Mendoza. 46% of his strikes landing, but the ground control goes to Richie Miranda. 3 minutes and 38 seconds on the ground.
Yeah, a lot of that happened in the first round, right? And so, you know, we judge by the round, not dividing it all up. So it's a little challenge with that one. You know, the first round, most of that riding time came, but man, Miranda did such a good job. It's, again, I would hate to judge that last round. That takedown might have stole it for Richie, though.
5-1 in the takedown department for Miranda. Could that be the difference? Let's find out and get the decision. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see it the same. For 29-28, for your winner by unanimous decision, Richie Machete Miranda.
Woo-wee. That was a close fight, man. Miranda gutted it out.
Instant classic. Richie Miranda, 9th victory out of 10 fights. El Machete slices his way to a victory tonight. There he is with Cub Swanson and the rest of the Bloodline Combat Sports team. I mean, we said it, this could be fight of the night, and they came through, true to their words.
True to their words. They left their hearts out there, and they really gave the fans a great, amazing fight. Kudos to both of them. Happy for Richie. Can't wait to see what's next for him.
And all the props to Maicon Mendoza as well. His first fight at lightweight since 2017. But Richie Miranda lands on the enjoyable side of the judges' scorecards.